Friday and the sun is shining and it is beautiful. And as I mentioned earlier, we are going to have a very, very special beer episode. And when I say beer episode, that just means that we're here at the Rye. Right next to me is the Rye. We are gonna go in and we're gonna try as many different beers as we can. But within this episode, what we're going to do is, because we missed this. This is what number is this? Is it 21? This is number 21. So what we're gonna do is, we're gonna sit, have some beers, but within this episode, a lot of people have been writing in about their favorite episode, and we have some favorite episodes. So what we're gonna do is, we're gonna take some of that footage and cut it in with this footage as we're drinking beer, and we'll talk about the episode. So it's gonna be kind of a little fun recap show, I guess. Is that what we would call it, Sid? Sid said it's a fun recap show. So I hope you guys enjoy this show. We're gonna sit out and enjoy the sun, have a good time. I don't know how it will turn out. I don't know how many of these I'll get through, these beers I'll get through, but yeah, let's go inside and have some fun. All right, here we go. What should we start with? I'm gonna let you guys see. What should we start with, Miss Hair? What's good for us today?
Ooh.
What do you think is good for us?
Hammond House is really nice.
Oh.
It's made in North London.
North London?
Yeah, Hammond House, the river.
Okay, so let's try one of those. Yeah. Actually, can we try two of those? My producer's here, he's drinking today.
Friday, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Friday. So, okay, so that's gonna be our first. What should we try after that? What would be good?
Hoppy stuff.
Hoppy stuff?
Yeah, we just got it in the other day.
Oh, this one right here?
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys see that? Can you see that, Sid? Hoppy stuff? Okay. All right, guys, so we started with the Camden Hills. That's what we're gonna start with. That'll be our first one.
It's Belgian style. It's Belgian style.
So that means is that light, kind of light?
Yeah, high weedy light.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Okay, so we're gonna start with two of those, and then when we come back, then we're gonna try the hop stuff, and then after that, it's anybody's guess. So we're gonna go out, we're gonna take these out, and we'll see you in a bit.
Taxi!
Alrighty, guys. So we have our first beer, and we are over at the Rye and over in Peckham, and it is the only place in Peckham that has an outdoor garden, or backyard as I would call it, or patio. The only one in Peckham, and it has actual natural grass, and it just reopened 2 weeks ago. It also has a slushy machine and a whippy ice cream machine, which I think we'll be hitting up before we leave here. But the real reason that we're here, of course, is to have some beer, and this is our Camden Hills lager, I think, that we're gonna have. But also answer some questions. So Sid has the questions. Can I get the first question, I guess?
It's from Marcia from Napoli, who asks, how did you get into Freddy the Foodie?
Freddy the Foodie, how did I get into it? Well, I actually really enjoy being behind the camera more than in front of the camera, but Sid and Red Hen, we needed some weekly content. And I do love to travel and I love to eat, and I just thought, you know what? How about if Sid and we were sitting and talking, I thought, how about if I film myself eating? Those are some of the things I really love to do. And so the first episode was in Gran Canaria, yeah, for Thanksgiving. And Dennis and Gregory, our really good friends, came over from the States, and I took a little camera and started shooting, and yeah, the rest is history. So yeah, there's just a couple of things that I like to do, which are eat and shoot, and that's how I got into it. Yeah. So I think I should drink every time I answer a question, right? I think so. Yeah, that'd be good. Okay. Alrighty, let's take another caller.
So this is from Gary from Somerset.
Where's Somerset?
It's a Somerset County.
It's here in
It's here in the UK.
In the UK. All right. It's
We'll have to go
Somerset.
there.
We have to go there. All right.
We'll have to go.
Gary, this one is for you. Should I talk to? I'll talk to this camera. All right.
So Gary asks, is there a favorite type of food that you like?
Favorite type of food? There is. I think I better. Should I do a vegetarian and a meat? Because if I don't do vegetarian, people might get upset, huh?
Okay. Whatever.
All right. My favorite type of food. I really love barbecue, Gary. Any kind of barbecue, I like. Slow roasted, spit-fired, over the grill, St. Louis style, Southern style. Yeah, so that's it, Gary. Barbecue. Oh, and if it's vegetarian, vegetarian. What do I like, Sid? Hummus. Beetroot. Hummus and beetroot. Those are the ones.
And a bit of ghost cheese.
And bitter goat cheese. Ooh, that's not a very expensive diet, there. Yeah, those are the ones, Gary. Thank you for that question. I say this is going rather well.
But is there, out of all the barbecue ones we've done so far, is there one that you like most?
What
Out
the
of
one?
Reds or Big Easy?
No, I like them both. I like them both for different reasons. This man, which one? Sorry, I'm gonna go this one. this will be. You know what? Maybe we can make this like a 30-minute episode. Yeah. What do you guys think about that? 30 minutes? 25. All right. We'll compromise. 25. I like them for different reasons. Both have great atmosphere. I think Red's because it was one of the first ones that I found here, so that was really good. And I didn't think I'd find anything that tasted like home. And then for the Big Easy, it was, that was the first time we ever got to go in the kitchen. So yeah, that's why I think, so those are the reasons why I like those. All right, let's drink up. All right, here we go. I'll tell you what. So we can break this up a little bit. We'll do one more, then we'll drink some, and then we'll order another beer, and then we'll do some more questions, right? I think we should have Sid answer some questions too. All right, give me one more, Sid.
Cool, so this is...
Okay, hold on, I'm not ready. All right, I'm ready.
Cool. This is Lucia from Sao Paulo.
Sao Paulo,
Sao
Lucia.
Paulo. She's asking, is there a place that you'd like to try that you haven't tried yet?
You know what? I would like to try Vietnamese, because we did just pass a Vietnamese place over here. So that's a cuisine that we haven't tried here. And I don't know, besides this place, I haven't seen any. Do you know any, Sid?
There'll be a few around central London and
Well, I'll tell you what.
Vietnamese-wise.
Vietnamese.
Yeah.
So if you're here in London, or if you've been here in London, if you've lived here, later on, when this is up, if you, in the comments or in that section right there, if there's a place that you like, that you've been to, you'd like us to go to, you think I should try, if you write it down there in those little comments, then we'll try that one. Alrighty? So I'll tell you what, I only have a little bit left in this, because that's not a lot. I'm gonna finish this one, and then we'll order another one, and then we'll do some more questions. How about that?
Cool.
That work?
Sounds good. Is there a episode that you want to showcase to people?
Oh.
Is there something that you want to cut away?
Yeah, okay, Sis said I need to cut away. So, I think that camera just turned off. Anyway, so I think let's show Gran Canaria. Let's show part of that. Let's show how it all began. Yeah, start from the beginning. All right, so guys, we're gonna cut away. I'm gonna drink some beer, and then we're gonna show you parts of the Gran Canaria. Sid really likes when I twirl around with my glasses like a ballerina, so.
It's really cold
Maybe we'll
last
start
week.
it there.
This
See you guys in a
week.
bit.
Sorry, Sid. Sorry you couldn't be here, man, but I'm going to eat enough food for you. This week is Thanksgiving in America, and so I have this little tradition. And our friends Dennis and Gregory, they come over from the States, and we travel to different places. And this time, we just happen to be in the Gran Canaria, España. So I'm down here at the beach walking around looking for them. So I think I'm going to go in here. This is the Sheraton, the little beach point. So let's go in here and see if we can find them, and then once we find them, we're gonna head down to the beach. I think I see them over there. Nice, that is them. And here they are. Hey! And this is Dennis, and this is Gregory.
Hey!
Everybody say hey, hey, hey. Happy Thanksgiving back home.
Happy Thanksgiving.
All right, so what we're gonna do is, like always, we're gonna find some place to eat, but right now we're gonna go to the beach. I think, have you guys been to the beach yet?
Not yet. Not yet.
They're waiting on me. Uh-oh, saw some stuff that might have been a little PG-13, so guess we better keep the camera over here.
Yeah, we're gonna have to order some email or some pillows. I mean, they're like this thick.
Oh, really? and we are here at the market. So we're going to take you guys around today with me at the market and see what we can get into. I think the best thing about markets is that you never know what you're going to find. Okay, so we're gonna try this again. Alrighty guys, there's that already guys. You know what? I don't think I would be so self-conscious if someone hadn't written in about already guys, but we're back. I hope you guys enjoyed that little clip. It's funny, I don't actually know what part of the clip you guys are gonna get to see because I haven't put it up yet. The magic of television. So, I guess, Sid, what do you think? Should we get right into it?
Yeah.
Sid said, he says we should get right into it, so let's get right into it. And next question.
So this is...
Wait, hold on. What type of show would you call this?
I call it a lifestyle show.
A lifestyle?
Lifestyle.
Oh, Freddy's lifestyle show.
Yeah, lifestyle. Lifestyle, travel.
Lifestyle of the brother abroad?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Discovering the world one bite at a time?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, here we go. What's the next one?
Cool. This is Bill from Jacksonville who's asking...
Jacksonville, Mississippi?
Jacksonville, Mississippi.
Mississippi.
Yeah.
All right,
Right
Billy.
in the heartland.
Billy.
He's gonna ask, he's seen a lot of episodes of you go abroad. Where would you like to go next? Is there a place you really want to go?
You mean abroad? Like I'm here in London, in England?
Yeah.
That's kind of funny. I live here now, so.
Yeah, tell us a bit about that.
So abroad as in America or abroad as in over here?
Outside of UK, outside of
UK,
where
okay,
you are right now.
So, all right, Billy from Mississippi. I would really like, you know what? I'm from Texas, so I'd really like to go back to Dallas. There's some great places. Michula, which is owned and operated by my old business partner. There is Mr. Joe Palladino. I like Chicago. I like Miami. I'd really like to go to California.
Cool. For those who don't know, you're based here in the UK, and you know, how did that go?
Well, my wife drugged me by the back of my hair. No, actually, I've been here almost 5 years now, and it was my wife's company. They wanted to expand internationally, as my wife say. They wanted to have people on the ground over here internationally, so we kind of volunteered, and we've been here 5 years. I don't know if we're going home anytime soon, so I guess I'll make the best of it and just travel around. And this is actually one of the greatest cities and most visited cities here in the world, so I think I'm in one of the greatest places ever, and I can get to anywhere. And next, cool. Oh, are we gonna eat any food today, or are we just gonna drink?
From what I heard a lot of drinking first, and then the eating will solidify the drinking.
Oh, well, the food looks good too.
The food looks good.
So so it's not just alcohol. There is some great food over there. All right, next.
So this is Rodri from Port Elizabeth, South Africa.
Oh, South Africa.
So he's gonna ask, like, would you ever plan to visit South Africa to try some South African barbecue, some braai?
What is braai?
South African barbecue.
Oh, is that what they call it? I've been to Ghana, but never South Africa. Yeah, man, I want to go to. My goal with this little show is to visit as many places and meet as many people as I possibly can. You know, the funny thing is that no matter where I go, a lot of times people have like these preconceived notions of what a person is like because of what they look like or where they come from. But then when you sit down and you sit and you have a meal with each other, you find out that, yeah, you're exactly the same. You cry, you laugh, you play, you joke, everything the same. There's nothing different about you really, just except for the borders. So yeah, I do plan on making it to South Africa, and I plan on making it to any place I can get to on a plane. I think I'll make it there, right? So yeah, here's to, what is it called, braai again? Braai? Here's to braai.
Yeah, braai the barbecue. So it's Rodri from Port Elizabeth.
Port Elizabeth. Thank you, sir, from Port Elizabeth. Rodri, thank you. Here's to you. I haven't been drinking. Hold on a second. Producer said it's supposed to keep me on point, and he's falling down on dry. He's over there drinking. That's why he's not telling me to drink. All right, shoot. One more. Oh,
So
they're telling us one more. The red light's on. They're telling us one more. Okay.
So this is Michelle from Alberta.
Canada?
Canada.
Whoa! I knew that.
So she wants to know, how can one be as awesome as you are?
I'm sorry. That is kind of funny. Well, it takes a lot of planning. I got up this morning around 4, shaved my head. My little boy was crawling on top of my head. But no, actually I have the people all around me, Sid, John, Drew Horner, all the guys that I've worked with in the past. They're the only reason, if I look awesome, it's because of those guys. It's not really anything that I'm doing. So, yeah, thank you, Miss Canada.
Cool.
That's it. Oh, now we have to give them another clip, don't we?
Yep, so where would you like to take everybody next? Like, is there a clip?
Where should we send them? Should we send them out of the country?
Yeah, it would be the first.
Let's send them to, you know, I really like the, let's send them to Champagne, since this is a drinking episode. Okay guys, we are going to send you guys to Champagne, and Champagne was over the New Year, so yeah, hope you enjoyed this one. I really did enjoy Champagne. I did a lot of drinking in too, so enjoy the Champagne, and then when we come back, how many more segments of this are we going to do? 2?
We can do as many as we need.
Oh, we can do as many as we want to. This may be an hour-long show. I feel like HBO is just giving us a special.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, they just giving us. Oh wait a minute, it wouldn't be. It'd be like someone like HGTV. Yeah. And yes, this is normally how I am. So. Okay, so last week I told you that we were going to be road tripping it through France, and here we are. We are in France. We are actually in the Champagne region of France. And of course you can't come to Champagne without drinking some champagne. But before we do that, I don't know if you can see right behind me, there's this little chateau. This is where we stayed last night, and I want to give you guys a look at that before we take off. And then after we're done with that, our guide should be here, and then we're going to pile in to the van and we're going to head out for our Champagne tour. But before we do that, let's take a look at the chateau. What did you guys think? How beautiful is that? So I think our van is here. So we're about to hop in the van. We're going to pile in the van. And as soon as we do, we're going to make our way to the Champagne tour. So see you in a bit.
Taxi!
I did. Okay, so that's good information.
That's one that I really like. La Revue du Vin France.
Okay.
You're pretty good at rating the
Container.
Because at the beginning, I separate the first 100 liters because it's not the best wine.
Okay.
And so 4,000 kilos gives 25 hectoliters. So when we put the wine in bottles, we put the wine, yeast, in sugar. We put a plastic cork here in the cap. We have the fermentation, the second fermentation. The carbonic gas can go out. There is a chemical reaction. We have bubbles, and it's become champagne. In the 3 barrels is the same wine, but they don't have the same provenance and age. This one is close to between 60-65 years old. The first one is around 80 years old, and this one is 130 years old.
That is the first stop done, and oh my, what an education. We're about to head over to our next stop, so when we get there, we'll have a little bit more to drink and maybe learn a little more. Yeah, I know we'll learn a little more.
Taxi!
Are we ready, Sid?
Yeah, let's go for it. So,
Producer Sid?
we have...
I like the way that sounds. Producer Sid. Wait a minute, hold on, I'm not finished. Okay, I'm finished. Okay.
We have Abigail. She's also from the States. She's from Arkansas.
Arkansas.
Yeah. And she's asking, what kind of drinks do you like?
Ooh, booze-wise? Booze-wise. You know what? I really love a dirty Belvedere martini.
This is another London question.
London.
It's Tom from London.
Tommy
Tom from London, and he's asking, how does one get to be as happy and lively as you are?
At
any given time.
At any given time.
Does anything bother you ever?
You know what really bothers me? There is one thing that bothers me, and I didn't really realize it until maybe a few weeks ago when actually my wife was out of town and I was at home. If I don't get to turn on the camera, and if I don't get to edit, or if I'm not upstairs, if I can't do this, whether it's in front of the camera, whether it's behind the camera or writing or anything, if I'm not doing anything that involves my creativity, then I'm not happy. I'm happy, but if I'm getting to do this, it's amazing. But normally I am a happy person, so I'm just extra happy when I'm getting to do this. But I think just having it, why am I like this? I have a family. Wow. Was that the question? I'm sorry, guys. This is just me being me. I just love people. And what I really love is, I love when I see other people smile. I love when I get to see little kids. And I love when people write in and they say, wow, I can remember being in that place that you showed and it makes me feel a certain way. That makes everything, that makes getting up in the morning the best thing ever. That's what makes me happy. That was the actual question, was it what makes me so like, yeah, that's it. Being able to do this, being able to see people smile, whether it's, whether the sun is out, whether it's raining or whatever, just making people happy, that makes me happy. Yeah.
So that's okay for you. It's Tom from London.
Thank you, London. London, I'm out.
So, I mean, with that, there's got to be like...
Is this a Sid question?
Yeah.
It's a Sid question. All right.
There's got to be like an episode that's from 20, before this one, that kind of feel that a lot, like in the moment.
That I felt like that everything was just well and happy and fun.
Yeah.
Wow. Of 20. Sorry. Strasbourg was good. We just walked around. That was fun. Wow, 20 of them. Which one have you liked, Sid?
I really liked the deli grill. And,
yeah, that was
a bit
fun.
of a personal reason. It's just the food that I love. I'm a big fan of North Indian cuisine, so big food cooked in heavy butter, and it's just so comforting. It's just like when you have butter chicken with a bit of naan.
I think hold on, Sid, hold on. I think we should be looking at Sid right about now. Don't we? Hold on, guys. I'm gonna turn this camera. Now, Sid. Here, let me. Okay, wait. Wow. All right, go ahead, Sid. We'll put that in there. Now, what was that question again?
Welcome back to this week's edition of Siddarth Talks Film.
Wait a minute. What are you cross promoting here?
Yeah, unfortunately I'm hijacking this one. So yeah, I really liked visiting the deli grill because North Indian cuisine is my personal favorite type of food to eat, and what I love is just the comfort it brings you the moment you get served up that butter chicken with a bit of salad, with some naan and some dal.
Salad. Are you talking about the
You
salad?
gotta have a bit of crunch. You gotta have you gotta have a bit of crunch. You gotta have a bit of sweet, bit of saltiness, bit of spiciness, and
So
bit of the butteriness as well.
Right,
That's what I love about Indian food as a whole. It's just got so much.
It has a lot going on.
Yeah.
It's Indian street food, right? We had street food.
We had a combination of street food mixed with a full-on plate.
Wow, it's gonna be a lot of work for me. All right, guys. So let's see the deli grill, and then we'll come back with I think maybe 3 more questions. Yeah, 3 more questions. Alrighty. So today we find ourselves over in Chapel Market, and the really cool thing about being here in London is that whatever you want to find to eat, you can pretty much find it here. And if you can't find it here, you can probably hop on a plane and get to just about anywhere you want to get to in a few hours. But today, I have it on really good authority that the little place that we're going to, the Deli Grill, which serves North Indian, Punjabi style cuisine, is the place to be on a Sunday. So, we're gonna go walk around the market just a little bit more and then head over to the deli. And when we get there, we'll have a bite to eat. I hope you guys enjoyed the walk around Chapel Market. But yeah, so we're here. This menu is amazing. I have to say, I really love me some Indian food. And this menu, oh my, I'm glad I have Sid here with me to kind of help me out with the menu because there's so much here, and I think I'm gonna need a little help. So as soon as I pour this beer and look over the menu, I'll be right back with you. Alrighty? Okay, look at the colors of this food. I wish you guys could be here to see just how colorful it is and what it smells like. I think what gets me are the smells. We have a chicken and paneer, which is similar to halloumi cheese, and I love halloumi cheese. So let's go ahead and dig into the chicken. Take a little bite of the chicken. Oh, and had to put some of the sauce on. Amazing. Amazing. I wish you guys could be here with me. I must say that I'm really enjoying my food, but I really feel like I should get up and dance. I feel like I should be doing more dancing than eating. It's like a party in here. Wow. Now, this right here is what our brother needs to go for.
Taxi!
Okay. Okay, guys, so we are back. I hope you guys enjoyed my favorite parts of the Deli Grill. I know I did. Even then, I enjoyed it more now, I think. So, ooh, was that too loud? Sorry about that, guys. I better whisper. Okay, Sid, next question, please.
So we have Clara from Dublin.
Clara or Clara? Clara.
Clara from Dublin.
Clara, I better get it right. Sorry, Miss Clara.
So it's Clara from Dublin, and she's asking, she's heard you say so much about Grandma Betty. Who is Grandma Betty, for those that do not know?
Maybe we should have had this question before I started drinking. Grandma Betty made me cry. Well, Miss Clara. Grandma Betty was my mother, and Grandma Betty has been gone. Wow. Grandma Betty has been, what am I, 45? Grandma Betty died when I was 18, and I'm 45 now. So, Grandma Betty, whenever I have food or whenever I go to a place that I really enjoy or that reminds me that's who Grandma Betty is. And just sometimes when I do this makes me miss Grandma Betty. And I think that's kind of why I like to do this. So yes,
So this is more of a Sid question. Does the food and travels remind you of her as well? As overall, any aspect of like the eating part or going somewhere, does it have that?
Yeah, you know what? Because wow, it was just me and my mom, and so like on a Sunday, it would just be us having dinner, and anytime that I could maybe cook for her. It was one of the things that we enjoyed together. So, Miss Clara, that's who Grandma Betty is, and I love, and I miss Grandma Betty. So, yeah, this, wow, yeah, that's who Grandma Betty is. Sorry about this, and this reminds me of her, and I try to mention Grandma Betty as much as I can for my little ones, so they know how much I miss Grandma Betty. And the next question. Thank you, Miss Clark from Dublin. Next question. Oh, it's perfect. You know what? Yeah, as long as you don't mind me talking. No, we're not at all. We're rolling. Okay, guys. So we've pretty much come to the end. I have really enjoyed every single moment of this, even the Grandma Betty question that kind of shook me up a little bit. But we ordered our food. So we have the sea bass, which I heard is amazing here, and the chicken, and then we have a burger. Now the burger I ordered just because I wanted to take pictures of it. Yeah, I'm gonna probably take that one home to the little ones. But what we're gonna do is we are going to eat while we
See this, guys? This is for you. This is Pietro. Thank you very much, man. All right, have a good evening. All right, guys, so this is Pietro. This is Aperol. This is the Aperol Spritz. And we will see you next week. Alrighty? Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. And last segment with Miss Clara. Thank you, Miss Clara. Miss Clara broke me down. I'm still a little bit shaken from that. But Sid, what do we have next? What's next, sir?
So this is from Christy from Alabama, who's asking you.
Alabama Tide. The Tide.
She's asking you, how much do you like to eat? How much? So, in other words, how much of a foodie is Freddy?
Well, if you couldn't tell by the weight that a brother is carrying around, I really love to eat. You know what? I can even remember when, this is another Grandma Betty story. I think I may have been 6 or 7, and Grandma Betty had to work, and since it was just me, I can remember calling her at work and asking her how to make a meatloaf, and because I wanted to always have something for her. Isn't that funny? And so she explained to me over the phone how to make a meatloaf, and I made a meatloaf, and I may have been like 7 years old. 7 years old. Now, she said it was great. I don't really remember how great it was, but if that's any indication of how much I love to eat, I love to eat. I could eat all day long. And normally I do eat all day long. And if I'm not eating, and whatever I don't eat, Sid takes care of the rest. So, so yes, I do love to eat. And I love to eat so much. Watch this. Wow. This is sea bass with the peak. Man, I love this job. It doesn't get much better than this, does it, Sid? No, it doesn't. All right. Next question, please.
So we have Eric from Chicago.
Oh, Chicago.
Yes,
What? Maybe he knows Claudia.
Maybe he knows a few good deep dish pizza places.
Oh, pizza.
As well.
Yeah.
So Eric from Chicago is asking, how international do you want to take Freddy the Foodie? How international for sure is Freddy the Foodie going to be?
How international? Well, I guess if I were a kid and I was sitting at home in my bedroom, I think, wow, I want people to know me all over the world, right? Yeah, I really want people, no matter where they are, because with the internet and things are so global, and I want to be I want to get to meet and be introduced to as many people as possible. So as big as we can get it, you know, as far as I can travel.